Hey guys, so we posted a picture of one of our dogs with a good brand on his ear and asked if you guys would like to see a video on the process on how we brand our dogs. So this week we got everything together and made a video on the process on how we do it. And this is some of the stuff, well, most of the stuff that you need to brand, at least the way we do it. The only thing I don't have pictured in here is dry ice. So depending on what kind of cooler you have, it doesn't matter the size. I found that this size works good for us. I just use the trash can liner just to kind of prevent the cooler from getting gas all over in it and eating the cooler. As far as how much gas, I just like to get 2 to 3 inches in there so that the brand's covered really good. This is our brand that we custom ordered from L&H Brands out of North Dakota. They've been really good to work with. This is the second brand I've got from them. I have a bigger one that's a livestock brand. Rubbing alcohol, it's 70% alcohol. This is just to help pull the cold into the ear. And then our gas can, and then we have a hard surface board. I really like the shelving board just because it's got a smoother surface. You know it's going to be flat and easy to hold the dog's ear on. And then, of course, just our clippers to help shave the dog's ears. So this is just a video on how we brand our dogs. I've picked up things over the years helping different houndsmen, you know, a few things from these guys, some from these guys, and I've kind of pieced it together to do what works for us. I'm by no means a professional. I'm just somebody that's kind of a do-it-yourselfer and like to do things my way. So it works really good for us. Hope it works for you guys. First step, put the dry ice and gasoline in the cooler. Let it cool down for a little bit, then I'll put the brand in. And before I brand any dogs, I'll let that brand sit in there for 15 minutes. And in between each dog, I will let the brand sit back in the gas and dry ice for at least 10 to 15 minutes. While the brand's cooling, I like to shave the dog's ears. Not all guys do it. I do just because I think it makes for a cleaner brand. You can get all those long hairs off that, you know, hang down from up above so it's not as blotchy. I just think it makes a crisp and cleaner brand. I don't shave them all the way down. I don't butch them off. I just take about half of the hair off. Third step is the rubbing alcohol. You really soak that ear good, just rub it in good. And all the rubbing alcohol is for is just to help pull the cold into the hair follicles, so it helps kill the color in them. I mean, it's not essential, but I feel that it makes for a better, cleaner brand. Next step is to brand the dog. So, I mean, really, to do it by yourself is pretty well impossible. You got to have a couple good buddies just to help kind of secure the dog so they don't move while you have the brand on their ear, and it just much easier with help. So, and I usually will brand a dog from 40 to 45 seconds depending on the hair type of the dog and the thickness of their ear. If they have real thin ears with, you know, real thin hair, 40 seconds is going to be plenty. But if they're, you know, a bigger dog that's got thicker ears with, you know, more coarse hair, 45 seconds is where I'll go. But that's just something, judgment call that you have to make on your own. So after you've branded them, you'll see the ear kind of swell up right where the brand has been. So you'll be able to see the design of your brand. And if one part of it's missing, you probably didn't get that part of the brand held evenly on the ear. But you'll really see it swell up and be able to tell if you got a good, decent brand. But after that, the swelling is going to go down, and it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks for you to really see how your brand's going to turn out for the white hair to grow back in. These 3 dogs that I'm going to show you are all a batch that we did last spring. Zeus was just over a year old, and it ended up working really well on him. So the bottom of it didn't quite fully come in, which means I held the brand just a little bit more lean towards the top. But as you can see, overall still a fairly good brand.
Hi, Zeus.
Oh, come here, Red. Red's brand turned out really well. We only had the one toe that was kind of just a little blotchy, but still, you know, a fairly good brand. You can always tell that it's my brand. Chloe, what dog is this?
Smoke.
This is Smoke, and Smoke's brand turned out really well. And all these dogs that I've just showed you have been done with the process that we went through today. You know, once again, guys, this is just a process that has worked for us. By no means are we professionals, but thanks for watching. You know, if you have any questions or anything like that, comment below, send us a private message, shoot us an email, whatever works best for you. But just, you know, let us know what you guys think, and thanks again for watching.
Deep into the wild.